and the Hardin County Schools Performing Arts Center. Today is a great day in the history of our district. Of course, we think every day is a wonderful day in the history of our district. We invite you all to come down again anytime. We have fantastic things happening in our district all year long. I'd like to introduce some stage guests for the press, and then we will, Coach Lewis will make some comments, and then we will wait until straight up 12 o'clock before Mr. Elam announces his decision. Lynn Gibson, starting at your left, going to the right. Lynn, L-Y-N-N-E, Gibson, G-I-B-S-O-N, principal, John Hardin High School. Ross Brown, assistant football coach at John Hardin High School. Austin Jones, he's the director of athletics at John Hardin High School. Chad Lewis, guidance counselor, head football coach, John Hardin High School. Mr. Elam. Matt's mom, Mamie Reed, M-A-M-M-I-E, Reed, R-E-E-D. And, I'm sorry, ma'am, I didn't get your name.
Jane Cheatham, grandma.
Miss Cheatham, this is Matt's grandmother. This is Celisa Martinez, C-E-L-I-S-A Martinez. And then this is Matt's brother, Jacob Elam. And Coach Lewis, ready to go.
Wow, what a day at John Hardin High School, and what an experience this has been over the past year. I couldn't be any more proud of Matt and the accomplishments that he's made. Matt has really put John Hardin High School on the map, and we are so very proud of him. And I want to thank the media for coming out today. I know you guys have been following this for probably the past year, and as I've talked to many of you all, I know Matt has as well. And I appreciate your patience with he and I both throughout this entire process, and we are finally here today to hear Matt's decision. I also want to thank my wife. She has been she's been a backbone for me through this process. I've been able to take Matt to several different places across with Notre Dame, Alabama, and she made a big sacrifice with me being able to take Matt to several of these visits. And Miss Ashley Brown, which is Coach Brown's wife here to my right, she made several of those same sacrifices. So I want to thank our wives for the time that they allowed us to go and have this experience with Matt. Miss Reed, we love you. Thank you as well, Miss Celisa. You guys have been Matt's support throughout this entire process, and we appreciate all that you all have done in raising Matt to be the man that he is today. And we wish him the best of luck in going forward in this decision. We know that he's going to do the right thing. He's going to be a great person, and it's our wish that he's going to fulfill his ultimate dreams once he starts this next part of his life. And I also want to thank the two coaches that have been the major role players in this entire recruiting process. Coach Neil Brown at the University of Kentucky, he's been a class act in the entire deal. We've been to many road trips to Lexington to visit with Kentucky. We've had many home visits with Neil as well, and they are class act people in Lexington. And also, I want to thank Lance Thompson at Alabama. Once again, Lance has been through this process with us for the last 10 or 11 months, and these are really genuine people who care about the student athletes that they're going to have at their program. So I want to thank both of those guys personally. And unfortunately, Matt's not going to pick one of those two schools, and that's just the way it is sometimes. But life will go on. Once this is finished, instead of having all the reporters come and ask Matt questions individually, we will have a press conference once it's over, and you can ask questions just by raising your hand or speaking aloud, and we will handle the press at that time.
We're now waiting for a signal. I believe some of you want to go straight at noon, so we're waiting for your signal. and I have 12 o'clock. Are we, those that ask for time, are you all ready? Okay, it's 12 o'clock.
How's everybody doing today? First off, I would like to thank God for just blessing me with everything that I had. I would like to bless and thank my mom for everything that she's done for me. And Coach Lewis, he's just a spectacular man. And the sacrifices that he's made is just tremendous. I would also like to thank my old head coach, Mark Brown. He's been very inspiring in my life. And his son, Coach Ross Brown, he's made a lot of sacrifices, taking me down on trips to Lake Florida. That was a crucial ride. So, and I would like to thank my grandma, sister, and brother for making the trip and just supporting me in what I do. And I would also like to thank my seniors behind me, my football team, John Harden Bulldogs. I mean, it's high school football. Never get to live that moment again, but I'm glad I got to live it with them. So it's just been a very blessed moment to spend with my coaches and my team. And I just love John Harden. And I would like to thank my principal, Miss Lynn Gibson. She supported me my whole career here at John Harden. She's helped turn me around a little bit, so I give a lot of appreciation to her. But it's been a crazy process, very hectic, I would say, very exciting too, for me, my family, and my coaches. It's a crazy process, I would like to say, but I mean, it's coming to a close now. I thought I was going to come to a close at the Dartmouth American game, but I wasn't ready quite yet, so. And I'm not the type of guy who commits to something and decommits, because that's not the type of guy that I am, so. Further ado, I would just like to take my education for 3 years, University of Kentucky. Thought the helmet thing would be kind of nice, so I set that up. And I would also like to thank Coach Neil Brown at the University of Kentucky. He's helped me and my family and Coach Lewis out a lot. He's just been a real help on us, and he's a real great coach. And Coach Stoops there at the University of Kentucky. I would also like to thank Coach Lane Thompson, because I just grew a very tight bond with him. And I try to say that I wouldn't try to grow a bond with him, because I was trying to keep it just strictly business, but I grew a bond with him. I would just hope that he just supports me whatever I do. So thank you all for coming.
Any questions?